about to go inside out with our SNY NBA insider, Ian Begley. Ian, there were a lot of Knicks fans not too happy with this trade, losing the two homegrown guys, but OG comes in, his first game makes a huge impact. Is he already proving why this trade was made?
You know what? He showed plenty of evidence in his debut because he was defending Anthony Edwards really well, particularly late in this game as Minnesota was trying to come back. And he knocked down the three-point shot, and he did well cutting, getting to the basket. He actually said to Jalen Brunson, I'm not really sure where I'm supposed to go, so I'm just going to keep cutting as he's getting to learn these new Knick plays. But I do think that, we're going to have to wait a while to really judge this trade, maybe even into the offseason, into next year. But certainly a very good debut for OG Anunoby in a win over a tough Minnesota Timberwolves team.
Yeah, 17.6 rebounds in that debut. Well, with the addition of OG, obviously there's rotation changes. Who do you think on this current roster will see their role change the most?
Yeah, I think Quentin Grimes in that second unit, I think he's going to get more looks, have the ball in his hands a little bit more, maybe some more shot opportunities. The other thing to look out for, I think Tom Thibodeau, he's played Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle together for the majority of their minutes. I think that's going to switch a little bit, whether it's Randle with the second unit or Brunson with the second unit, because I think Thibodeau's going to like how they still have a primary creator on the floor with those bench guys. So I think those are the two things to look out for mostly. But I think Tom Thibodeau, he's still figuring things out, right? This is all very new. So he said today he wants to see how things work for the group. But initially, I think you could count on those two things early on in the Anunoby era.
And Knicks fans have been waiting for the big move. They got one in Anunoby. What do you think comes next?
Yeah, I think this trade deadline, I think whether an opportunity shakes out before the deadline or an opportunity shakes out in the offseason, I don't think the Knicks are done. Just in talking to people, I think that, their goals are higher than, where this particular current team may be able to take them. Unless they go on a crazy run, I don't see this current team as maybe being a conference finals team or a finals team if everybody in the East is healthy. So I think the Knicks know they still have more to do. They have more to add. And again, whether that's at the deadline or sometime in the future in the offseason remains to be seen. But I don't think this was the last move of the Leon Rose era.
Yeah, the trade deadline's still a ways away. It's not until February 8th. Next up for the Knicks, they get the Bulls Wednesday at MSG.